Hello, I'm Adriana, a post-adoption specialist here at Bethany Christian Services, and I want to talk to you for just a few minutes about decreasing stress in the home during this time of COVID-19. And I want to start off with the scripture. So it reads, "Do not remember the past events. Pay no attention to things of old. Look, I am about to do something new. Even now it is coming. Do you not see it? Indeed, I will make a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert." And that's Isaiah 43:18 through 19. And I know that's a scripture that we usually hear in the beginning of a new year when our minds are actually ready and willing to adjust and adapt to new things. But right now, we can feel as if these changes are intrusive. They have come out of nowhere. And for some of us, it's been really hard and very stressful. I get it. New things are very stressful for a lot of us. But might I suggest that if God is the one who has authored these new things, that He can get us through them just like He has done so in the past. Think about anything that you've had to start and maybe you felt a tad bit unprepared and now it's a part of your normal routine. I want to give you a few suggestions that can hopefully help you to de-stress and make things a part of your new normal. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I thought of, and one of the things that a lot of my family struggle with, is a schedule, routine. Some of you probably have never homeschooled your children, and so I suggest that you start with a schedule to help to decrease any anxiety with your children. Children usually thrive on a schedule. They thrive on predictability. They know that there is some security here. I know I'm going to come downstairs, I'm going to have my breakfast, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, we're going to do some exercises, I'm going to do a little schoolwork. So I want you to make a schedule, even write it and put it up on your wall if you can, for everyone to know that it's there and this is what we do. So you don't have to stress yourself out. You can say, let's look at the schedule. Let's see what we're doing today. And so I think that that's the first place you can start if you have not already done so. And you can even invite your kids to help you with that. And, where should we put the breaks in the day and all of that. And so the next thing that I want to add to that is make it fun. Make some breaks in between the schedule. I know schoolwork is important, all of those things, but you have to have some fun in between there. So you can have some dance breaks. You can have some dance contests. You can have some staring contests. You can do Simon Says. You can just turn on some music and listen to your favorite songs. Whatever would do you well during that time. And the kids can feel like they're getting their wiggles out for the young ones, or even the older ones that get their tablets, whatever, but have some breaks in the day. Then I want to talk about exercise. So I know some of us can't go outside at all, but for those of us who can still go outside, even, keeping social distancing, I want you to be able to walk around outside, maybe do some yard work, maybe have a day where you do some Christian yoga or some stretching, whatever it may be, or even invite your kids to be the gym teacher for the day. Some jumping jacks, some high knees, some sit-ups, whatever it may be, but just make it fun. I also want to talk to you guys about some random acts of kindness. So I think a lot of people have already been doing this, but I just wanted to give some suggestions. So maybe you can bake some cookies or bake a casserole and then place it on the steps of someone that maybe you don't even know in the neighborhood, or even someone that you do know and they're elderly or they don't cook, they don't get out much. That can be a really good way to induce just that sense of altruism and feeling good for doing something for someone else. And the kids would really love it. Maybe even making some greeting cards for those who are stuck in a facility during this time. Maybe it's a nursing home or they're in a rehab during this time. They would really love to hear from people who are thinking of them and just loving on them during this time. And lastly, I want to talk about self-care. It's a buzzword. Some people are like, well, when am I supposed to be able to do self-care? I have the children, I have my work, I have to do this, I have to do that. There is a way. So I suggest possibly waking up earlier. I know some of us are not morning people, but if you wake up earlier before the children rise, even if it's just sitting still with your coffee or your tea, doing a devotion, whatever it is for you that will help you to just get your mind in the place you need to be, perhaps just wake up a little earlier. Or possibly making a break in the day. If you are someone who has the benefit of your spouse being home, you guys can kind of break up when, okay, I'm going to take my break at this time and then you can have the kids, and then vice versa. Or perhaps if you are single, you can think about at the end of the evening, the kids have a certain bedtime and then you're able to maybe watch Netflix or have some dinner in peace and quiet, or date nights for those of you who are married. You can have dinner in, maybe order out from your favorite restaurant and just have some romantic time together, but make it fun. Have a Netflix party with, their friends and family who have Netflix, and they can, do this new cool feature when you're talking back and forth during the movie. You can fast forward it, rewind it, but you can just feel like you are having the comfort of so many people, even though you're home by yourself. But it's a form of self-care. It's a form of being able to laugh and just have fun and stop thinking about everything that is going on around us. Okay, I think that's it. Stay safe during this time. Our thoughts and our prayers are with you and your family.